Hello, beautiful people. Hola, mi gente. This is Teresa Martinez, creator of Roots and Remedy and Soul Doula. Getting on live today to talk about my people, our people of this land that have been displaced and have, I'm sure, passed on those pain bodies from generation to generation. You know, the feelings of displacement and not being wanted, all those emotions that trigger whenever you're pushed off your homeland. You know, African people, they were pushed off the African, homeland, their land, and brought here. So imagine all those emotional pain bodies that have come on. Thank you for watching, Carmen. So yeah, just really thinking about how our people, have been displaced across the U.S. especially, and how a lot of that emotion, that they probably didn't get to process. They didn't have the time or were able to heal past that, and how us now that are living have the chance to do that. We have the tools, we have the opportunity to heal those pain bodies, those emotions that have been passed down to us, and by connecting to our own cultural roots, by knowing, our history, you know, not what the people tell us in school or what, we're learning about the Native Indians and all that. It's really just getting down to your own truth, really, diving deep into where your cultural roots, where your history, where your family came from, where your ancestors, because our ancestors are still here. They're still present. Their ashes are still on this earth. Their spirit still lives. They protect us, surround us all the time. We just have to connect with them. We have to ask for their guidance. So, yeah, have you learned much about your cultural roots? Have you learned, geographically, on a geographic level, where, your bloodline stems from? I think that's really important for each of us to know these things, and about the cultural arts of the patriarchy too. It's always been a man's world, and the patriarchal, masculine, ruling the planet. And this time is, but that's shifting, right? Women are rising, women are starting to lead, and that that whole patriarchal, the feminine is coming up. And so I love it, but we really just have to connect to our own roots, and get to see what we can learn. What can you learn? What can you learn from your own history, your own your ancestors and your ancestral roots? Really just connecting in that way, so that way you make your own cultural garden here on this planet in this lifetime. You can harvest your own food and remedies. Thank you for joining, Ramona. So yeah, just really connecting. That's what it takes at this time. Just really connecting to your history, learning about your own ancestral truth, your family line, your bloodline, all those pains that they, endured by being misplaced from their lands has passed down to us, believe it or not. It's really embedded deep into our roots. And if they didn't get a chance to heal them, it's our obligation. It is our duty to heal that. So that way we don't pass it on to our children or future children, future generations. We got to change the DNA. We got to change our bloodline, so that way it's just a better world, with love and compassion. And so really with just love and compassion for yourselves, just really connecting, like I said, just within. If there's anything that's coming up for you during this time, who knows if it's ancestral, but I have a method that can actually guide you to see if that's coming from ancestral, if it's coming from your womb, when you were in your mother's womb, or maybe it's coming from your mother's wounds. Our mothers have wounds as well. And so a lot of that emotional pain has to be transmuted. We can't keep bypassing it. We can't keep looking over it, or we can't, if it comes up for us in this lifetime, we can't just ignore it anymore. We have to face it. And so our ancestors may not have had the time or the tools to heal, but we do. We do. This is why this new earth, this new revolution, this evolutionary time is really allowing us, each and every one of us, we're all on the same plane, we're all in that same vibration, and it's up to us to lift up that frequency and raise our own vibration. But it's going to take our own time and energy and work on ourselves, and just really connecting to our truth, which is our ancestors, with the wisdom, that they have passed down to us. It's there for us just to, grasp it, embrace it, take it, use it. That's why they fought for what they fought for, and that's why we are here today. So just really wanted to, talk about that, because it really hit me this morning when I was in a group of women. And it's true, a lot of us are just lost. We don't know our lineage, where, our bloodlines from, just kind of from what we've been told. But have you really delved deep into that knowledge and getting to know who you are truly, your family, your line? So I highly encourage you to do that. We have so much time on our hands, and if you don't, just taking a little bit every day. It doesn't take a whole lot. So thank you all for watching. I can't tell who all is watching today, but I really love connecting with you guys on this platform. And so I appreciate your time. Private message me if you really want for me to guide you on those tools, like I said, to connect with those pain bodies and transmute them. I'd be happy to do that. And as you know, I'm doing my multicultural women's retreat. So if you know of anybody that is wanting to jump on the early bird, please pass my information on. I'd love to, keep them or updated, keep them updated on what's coming up. So anyway, peace and love. Love to you all. You guys have a good night, and I'll see you guys mañana. Adios.